All right, how do you go from no CDL to owner operator in less than a year? I'm gonna explain that to you in this video. Before we get started, man, like this video for the YouTube algorithm, drop a comment, and also subscribe to the channel so you can get notified every time I drop a video. Let's get right into it. I want to give people a simple step-by-step guide on how you can go from no CDL to owner operator in 1 year or less, because I was able to do it in 10 months. And I know that's not going to be the case for every single person, but I just want to give you all a guide, simple step-by-step on how you can go from no CDL to owner operator. And I think it's important because a lot of people who are trying to get their CDL or about to get their CDL or just got their CDL or even just started working for a company, they want to get their own truck. So this video right here is going to be confirmation, or it's going to be information, or it's going to be a seed planted for that person who is trying to take that next step, or that person who has a vision or a goal that's trying to evolve in this industry. All right, so first things first, you gotta go find a CDL school. That's the very first thing. You gotta find a CDL school, and you gotta go through the program, through the course, and you have to get a license to drive a commercial vehicle, which is a CDL. That's the first step. Second step is you want to find a company to get experience from. Now, this is the part that a lot of people who are new get confused about, and they all want to know, where should I go work after I get my CDL, or how do you find a job after you get your CDL? The truth is, it doesn't really matter where you go after you get your CDL. The key is just going somewhere so you can get some experience. So the first step, get your CDL. Second step is go find a company to work under. 9 times out of 10, as a new CDL driver, the only companies that are going to give you an opportunity to work is a mega carrier. So those are, your Swift, your Stevens, your Prime, your Snyders, etc. So go get some experience with one of these mega carriers. Third step is, after you get some experience with a mega carrier, you want to begin looking for smaller carriers, so carriers with 25 or less trucks. And what you want to do is you want to start searching for these carriers. How do you find these carriers? Just simply go on Indeed, Craigslist, drive around your city, and search up on Google, and you will find some carriers. Now, when you work for mega carriers, you're not getting paid the best, but you have to understand that experience is a lot more valuable than pay. So what you want to do after you get the experience from a mega carrier, you want to go find a small carrier to work under, and that is where the transition happens. Once you figure out a small carrier to go to from the mega carrier, that's when everything is going to change. So you're going to see a difference in your treatment, you're going to see a difference in the business operations, and there's going to be a difference in the experience overall. Now, you want to make sure that this small carrier is reliable and that the small carrier is credible, because a lot of small carriers take advantage of drivers worse than mega carriers, and you have to be careful. So one of the things that you want to find out, there's a lot of things you want to find out, but for the sake of this video, one of the things that you want to find out is how long will it take for that company to allow you to lease under their company if you get your own truck. Now, some companies are going to have different requirements. Some companies require you to work with them for 2 years before you become an owner operator under the company, or they require a year before you become an owner operator under their company. So you want to find out what the exact requirements are. The next thing you want to do is find out what the cost would be to lease under their company if you get your own truck. Now, companies charge a percentage. You're going to get anywhere from 10% to 30% to lease under a company. And depending on how you negotiate is going to determine how much you end up paying. But you definitely don't want to pay anywhere near 30% to lease on, and sometimes you don't even want to pay 20%. And then also you want to figure out what comes with the percentage that you're paying. Does factoring come with that? Does dispatching come with that? Does insurance come with that? So you want to begin asking questions. Now moving on. Once you find a small carrier to go work under, now it's all up to you. So from there, what you have to start doing is researching and gathering data and information. So as you're on the road and you're traveling and you're delivering loads and you're running, fifth thing you want to do is you want to start saving up your money, because you're going to need some money to acquire some equipment, whether it's a truck, whether it's a trailer, or whether it's a truck and a trailer. So you want to start saving up your money. That's fifth thing. Sixth thing you want to start doing is you want to start getting everything you need in order. So you want to get a LLC started. So think of a company name that you want to come up with. You got to form an LLC. You want to get a business bank account. You want to start, getting some, business credit. So get small credit cards, get little net 30 accounts and things like that. So you want to start getting everything in order, get a business address. And once you get that, now you want to start reaching out to dealerships. So this is like step 7 right here. So you want to start reaching out to truck dealerships and figuring out what their requirements are. Now, a lot of dealerships are going to require you to have 2 years of experience or 2 years of having your CDL before they either finance you a truck or lease you a truck. So you have to search around and find companies that fit the requirements that you can meet. So for me, I got a truck in 10 months through a lease program that did not require any amount of CDL experience. But there was other companies who I called and they required 3 years of experience. Some companies required 2 years of experience. Some companies required a 10% down payment. Some companies require a 30% down payment. So you have to figure out and find companies that meet your needs and meet your standards. Eighth thing that you want to do is once you figure out a company to purchase a truck from, now you want to set an actual goal. So if you want to get a $100,000 truck and you figure out that you need 10% down, you figure out you need this amount of experience, you figure this is going to be the interest, these are going to be the monthly payments. Now you can be a little more precise with saving your money. So now you know how much money you need to save per load, per week, per month, per day. And now you can start to get closer to that goal that you have of becoming an owner operator. The ninth thing that you want to do is you want to figure out what type of trailer you want to haul and how you want to get a trailer. So it's not just about getting a truck. It's about the truck and it's about the trailer. So you want to find a trailer, a place to get a trailer from as well, whether it's from the company that you're working with already, whether you find a company to finance one from, buy one from, or lease one from. So you have to understand that it's not just about the truck, it's about the truck and it's about the trailer. The 10th thing that you want to do is you want to start acquiring even more research and you want to start forming even more connections in this industry. So when you pull the trigger on this big investment, it is kind of calculated, and beyond the calculation, you have some information. So when problems arise or when situations or obstacles occur, you know how to maneuver around those. Once you've completed all of those steps, it's just about working from there. It's just about getting over the road, driving, completing your loads, and stacking your money. So when you do have enough money, you can go ahead and pull the trigger. So when you do have enough money and you do find a truck and you do find a trailer, what you want to do is you want to go talk to the company that you're working for when you're with a small carrier, You want to talk to this company and tell them, hey, listen, I have enough money saved. I found a truck, I found a trailer. I'm about to go buy it. What are the requirements again? And what are the conditions again? So have I been working with you long enough? Have I proved myself? And then also, what are you going to charge me to lease under your company? So, they're going to come at you, hey, listen, you've been working with us for 6 months, or you've been working with us for a year. You can go ahead and get that truck. We'll let you lease under us for 15%. So, every load you get 85%. We take 15%. And then from there, you pay your own insurance, you pay your own fuel, you pay your own repairs, etc. 85% of every load is really good. If your truck is making $10,000 a week, that's $8,500 a week in revenue that you have to operate from. Once you do get the truck, how you lease under a company is basically just registering your truck under their company. So you're gonna have to get your plates, your IRP, IFTA stickers, decals, a portion, all of those things. You're gonna have to just register your truck under their authority, and it's gonna cost about $1,800 to about $2,200 for truck registration, etc. Once your truck is registered under this company, you're really good to go, and then you can start taking loads and working for yourself as an owner-operator. Now, while you're an owner-operator under this company, what you want to start doing is planning your exit strategy or your transition strategy. So if you don't want to be leased under this company, what you do is you go start your own authority and file for your own authority. And while you're filing for your own authority, you just work under this company until that process is complete, because it's going to be a process. You're going to have to file paperwork, you're going to have to get insurance, you're going to have to it's going to be about a 2-month process of starting up your own authority. So if you want to just become your own boss all the way around, then, get your own authority and leave that company. But if you like that company, like for me, I like the company that I'm partnered with, that I'm leased under. I like them. So I stayed with them, and, and they charge me a good fee, a fee that, isn't really that much for what I'm doing. So that's pretty much how you become an owner operator. It's pretty much just about getting experience, figuring out what the requirements are, finding a good company to get a truck from, trailer from, and then also finding a good small carrier to learn up under and get away from those mega carriers, because it's a big difference. Find a small carrier you can lease under them, get you some owner-operator experience. Once you get the experience, if you want, go get your own authority. Once you get your own authority, leave them, and then build up something of your own. So that's how you become an owner-operator from no CDL in a year. I did it, and I literally followed these steps that I just gave you. So if you made it to the end of this video, man, I appreciate it. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and then also drop a comment.